What's up, brothers and sisters? It's your brother G World 7_D, and I want to make a quick video. Um, I want to say there's a lot of messages being thrown out here by individuals who are being bought and paid for by outsiders to promote a certain agenda. Um, I know there's some stuff that they're pushing now about white men, why they prefer black women, and all that stuff. And let me tell you something, man. Them white dudes, as well as white women, always prefer quote black, and they just saying it more publicly now. But the point that they bragging about their little black wife or husband and everything, you're just basically a pet to them. All right, what you got to understand is that these white folks, they want to make sure they can pass on their little genes, and they want to see they can produce a kid with some color in it. Or they can see they can produce a little Patrick Mahomes, a little athlete that can run around, man. I'm serious. This is the mindset a lot of them have. And also, it's an agenda to to promote the elimination of heavily melanated people as to basically dilute us. And some of our people are ignorant and they want to promote that, man. You got some of these little platforms will somewhat slightly promote that nonsense agenda. It takes swipes at black men or have, quote, people telling uh, black men or black women to date outside their race if they want to find love, which is sick. Date the people who oppress you. You know, I'll be perfect blunt with you, man. I don't listen to people like Boyce Watkins because he ain't saying nothing, man. And that Fly Nubian Queen nonsense, they're not saying anything. I call that Boule babble, man. I talk about Umar Johnson. I don't really care for him. There's some things I say, okay, it makes sense. But when you get these Boule Negroes, man, who promote or try to push a genocidal agenda on us, man, it's very reckless and dangerous. It is. But these Negroes don't care. Their main acceptance of white folk. Like I said before, even with our history, when you have Negroes who just don't even want to talk about the Olmecs, and they run away from that and say they didn't care about that, they never studied, that's an agenda, man. That's somebody who's been bought and paid for by people with pale skin to give a distorted image or distorted narrative to our true history. That's a damn enemy. I don't care about the Olmecs. I never cared about studying about the ancient America. Right, man. That's that's our history over here in Americas, man. We have all these quote pyramids and mounds in America, and you want to ignore that and just want to focus on some West Africa or Africa and say every single black person in Africa, man, go to hell. But this is the mindset that you have of the Boule. They're too damn ignorant to do some real research and study. I mean, really, the citizens make the statement that you don't care about the black civilizations of America, you have never no interest in studying. That, like I said, that is an asshole to make a statement like that. And an enemy. So I want you, brothers and sisters, to really start to really listen to what some of these Negroes are saying. They're saying a lot of destructive, out of pocket nonsense to our people. Then you have these Negroes who want you to believe that you're a foreigner with this Pan-African nonsense, that you come from African slave. No, man, don't, please. I say it over and over again. Do not listen to them. Do not listen to those Negroes. Those Negroes' agenda is basically to keep you lost. No, even with the Juneteenth thing, man, it just push this red, black, and green flag. They had nothing to do no damn Juneteenth, but that's been pushed and shoved down your throat, man. I was watching something on Juneteenth, basically in New York, where they were talking about black businesses, and they had quote. They were talking about African and Caribbean. I'm like, they had nothing to do with no damn Juneteenth. You want to promote black business? Promote a quote Aboriginal American. You know, I mean, and it was kind of weird and bothersome that they did that. And then they brought up Pan Africanism, how they working together with the Juneteenth. Come on, man. What the Pan Africanism have to do with this? Really? You know, so I'm just saying that your whole history and identity is being hijacked. It's been hijacked. You got people like Issa Rae, who's nothing but a piece of trash, and she got rich off of your black asses. And then sold in the black community, man, Aboriginal community, man. And then you got that Amanda Seals, that's her name. that one's crazy as hell, man. She's crazy as hell. But she has a lot of slick comments she says about Aboriginal black Americans too, man. Aboriginal Americans. These people are extremely ignorant, but they have a voice in our community, man, which they shouldn't be given a voice in anything. Gates want to deny our true history and just say you come from West African slaves, which is a sellout. Well, he is noted that he's a sellout. So you have to understand that these Negroes, these Boule Negroes, these Negroes who have been plucked out by white folks, and they basically see with this racism that we have and how it's structured, these white folks will pluck out certain Negroes who basically they can pat on the back, say, hey, this is my Negro. I helped them to get to where they at. So while they oppress most black people, they always prop up a few Negroes who they basically done vouch or they open a lane for. And those Negroes will do anything and everything to belittle us. And you see it in Henry Louis Gates, or Louis Henry Gates, that little sellout. So you get a lot of these other Negroes with their little degrees saying stuff to get yourself a white woman or a white man and to abandon your own, which is sick. That's genocide. That's genocide. Anyone who promotes that is an enemy. That's genocide. Listen to me. That's genocide. But you hear it with a lot of these Negroes, man. That's why I said when you go to these schools, man, they come out dumber. They come out dumber than when they went in. You're being miseducated. You already been miseducated in your history. But you're being miseducated about life. And some of these Negroes are so bullheaded. This information about who we really are, they don't want to hear it. So they basically just want to dismiss it. But they can't dismiss it because so much of this information is coming out. So they're going to now basically going to sidestep and say, oh, there's a few Negroes that were here. So I tell you what, these Boule Negroes, man, are very dangerous and reckless. They deny a certain aspect of our history, and then they want to promote a genocidal technique of basically wiping us off. And they're giving these little platforms to say what they have to say. It's very destructive, man. And then you got these little people who call themselves the colorist people, the colorist crybabies. Most of them are not Aboriginal people to this land. And yes, colorism exists amongst our community. It does. All right, but they will sit up there and mainly attack black American men. Attack them. And then ignore the men from their country. But what's so weird about it, these colorist crybabies will talk about light skin, but then they'll go around trying to get the lightest man possible or a white man and produce a damn child the color of the individuals who they complain about all the time. And most of these women are not of our lineage, man. So when you brothers attack your own damn women and they want to go after these other damn women for these other damn groups who have so much self-hate, you're not running to anything better. And this doesn't apply to all, but I'm telling you, man, this is the truth. So you're gonna have to wake up. Stop hating yourself and stop hating what you see in the mirror. Love yourself. Stop allowing others to dictate to you about what you should do in life and what choices you have to make. And like I said before, I don't listen to people like Boyce Watkins. You know, I consider him a Boule, and he has that fly Nubian queen nonsense where they be saying a lot of goofy stuff, man. That's not in the best interest of our people. And when they had Cynthia Flea on there, that should tell you, man, what they're about. What they're about. So I don't, like I said, continue to do your own research, continue to do your own history, continue to learn your true history, continue to learn who you really are, and then you'll be okay. You'll be okay. All right, bro. It's just peace of love. That's just a quick video, man. I may do it later on in the week, maybe on a Wednesday, or just probably next weekend, do another video, or maybe a little bit before. All right, peace of love.